As promised, ladies and gentlemen, in this video we are going to talk about mixed numbers. And what exactly is a mixed number, and how do we utilize mixed numbers in mathematics? Well, a mixed number is basically a number that's mixed. I know that sounds pretty, simple, but that's why they call it a mixed number. Okay. Now, I'll give you an example of a mixed number. A mixed number is 7 and 31/100ths. Now, why is this a mixed number? Because it's a mixed number because we have a number, whole number, and we have a fraction, and we have those two together. Now, for it to be a non-mixed number, we'd have to we'd have to read this number in decimal form, which would be 7 and 31/100ths. Let's look at another example. Mixed number, 4 and 3/100ths, or 3/10ths. Now, I've read it to you, I've said it. What is that number in decimal form? Mixed number, decimal form. Mixed number, number and a fraction, decimal form. Number with decimal. So what is that? Well, your response should be 4 and 3/100ths. Okay, I'm going to give you two problems, and I want you to convert them from a mixed number to decimal form. The first one is 435 and 237 over 1,000. So why don't you pause the video, solve that, and see what you get. Remember, taking it from mixed number to decimal form. And I'll give you a hint because I like you so much. Ready for your hint? It's right there. That's your hint. Hopefully with my fabulous hint, you were able to determine that this should be, let's write it in blue here, 435 and 237 thousandths. One more problem for you here. We're going to give you 78 and 6 over 10. Why don't you turn that into a non-mixed number? And I am not going to give you such a great hint this time. I'll just, hopefully you will pause the video and fill out what you think their correct response is. Ladies and gentlemen, as you look at this problem, hopefully you got 78 and 6/10ths. 78 and 6/10ths, or 78.6, as we try and talk about things in non-mathematical manner. All right, let's draw a line here, okay, because we're going to move on to the what's called the antithesis of taking from a mixed number and turning it into decimal form. We're going to take a decimal form and we're going to turn it into a mixed number. So let's start with 6 and 4/100ths. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for this to work, it is very important that you understand how to read these numbers correctly. Because if I say 6.04, I really don't know what my denominator is going to be in my fraction. But if I know it's 6 and 4/100ths, I know that it's going to be over 100. Now, again, if you forget and you have problems remembering, count the number of digits to the right of the decimal point. And that's going to tell you how many zeros are going to be in your denominator number. Let's look at another one here. 39 and 7/10ths, or 39.7. It's actually, if I say 7/10ths, I kind of give you the answer. But if I say 0.7, then it's 39 and 7 over 10 7/10. Again, if you forget the name of it, we can look at how many to the right of the decimal point. That's how many zeros are going to be in our denominator. Last part of this video, I'm going to give you two numbers, and I want you to convert them from decimal form to mixed number. Okay. First one is 92.038. Convert that to a mixed number. And then the second one is 717.46. And convert that one into a mixed number. Pause, and then when you're done, restart and check and see how you did. When we look at this one, if you read it, it's 92 and 38 thousandths. So our response should be 92 and 38 over 1,000. Or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This one is going to be 717 and 46 over 100. 46 hundredths. Now, the other thing you can do, ladies and gentlemen, in case you just think of, yeah, never mind where I was going with that. Count the number to the right of the decimal point, and that's the number of zeros that you're going to put. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's it for video number 3. Video number 4, basically going to look at comparing numbers, kind of what we did in 3.2. But then it's going to ask, we're going to do a little ordering from least to greatest and greatest to least.